everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dana. I play games and I react to animes on this channel. If you've never been here before, thanks so much for clicking on this video. I really appreciate it. Today we're gonna continue with Horizon Forbidden West. We're closing into finishing this game. I feel it. Last episode was very emotional for me. I did shed a tear or two. We had one of our Aloy's friends. Apparently he was killed by one of the Zeniths, the disco people, the meanie one, the one that attacked Aloy a while ago. So we don't know anything beyond that, only that Beta was taken by them, that Varl is possibly dead, and Aloy is in one of the Zeniths' hideouts. I'm not sure, it's the Tilda. Yeah, Tilda. So Tilda was the one that was kind of kind to Beta. That's her story. Anyway, we heard a few episodes back. So yeah, I'm really interested in what she has to say for herself. I'm excited. I can't wait to play. So let's just continue this. Okay, so we are in Tilda's apartment. We're just gonna go and see. She really likes classic music from the sounds of it, which is kind of cool. Yeah, let's go.
What is this?
Oh.
Just a few favorites from my collection.
Oh my god.
Rescued and stored here just before I went off-world. Take a look, if you like.
Oh, that's so cool, actually.
I'm curious to hear your impressions.
My friend is dead. Beta and Gaia are gone, and you want me to look at old paintings?
I know, right?
Don't be so quick to dismiss the comfort we can find in art. Or the insight we might
That
gain.
is so unique.
My favorite pairing on the left is Woman Reading a Letter by Vermeer, a true master.
Okay.
And on the right is a forgery, Woman Reading Music, which fooled experts into believing it was a priceless original. Early in my career, I became fascinated with such deceptions. Eventually, I developed scanning software that could detect fakes with unparalleled accuracy.
Is that how you made enough money to buy your way onto the Odyssey?
No, she was just smart enough, I'd say.
I made my real fortune later.
Oh, okay, never mind. So she was rich. That's disgusting.
Selene and Endymion. She's the goddess of the moon, whereas he's a simple shepherd. Beside her is the god of love, Cupid.
Aww.
So she's
baby.
sneaking up on him?
More like visiting him in secret. The torch that Cupid bears represents Selene's undying infatuation with him.
Oh.
Though the two must remain apart, her love will forever burn.
Wow.
This is Rembrandt painting Jeremiah, a man in mourning.
Mourning what?
Loss?
His home. The ancient city of Jerusalem. He foresaw its impending doom, but could do nothing to prevent it. So instead, he saved its treasures from destruction, just as I saved these works. You could say we're kindred spirits.
So you can think, yeah. Oh, who's that? I'm so bad with art, I have
A
no
portrait of
idea.
the painter, Rembrandt's son Titus, depicted in the habit of a monk.
I don't get it. Why would someone like you, with infinite resources, care about this painting of a boy in a hood?
History.
It's not the image itself, but the feeling it conveys.
Oh.
The face is bright and defined, but his eyes are downcast, heavy with misfortune.
She's a
And the background
deep
seems to
person.
swallow all light. The painting is infused with a sense of loss.
I guess I understand how the painter feels.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, wow.
Rembrandt's The Night Watch, by far the most famous painting my homeland ever produced. It was commissioned to honor a militia made up of influential citizens.
I guess you must have been an influential citizen.
In my day. But not as influential as you've been in this new world.
That's why she wants to be friends, isn't it? Isn't it amazing to know so much about art? I'm really envy those
The
people.
Dust by Willem van de Velde, the most famous of his many maritime paintings.
A ship crossing into the unknown. I guess you're familiar with that.
Uh-huh.
Indeed, which is why I appreciate this composition in particular. Though waves and wind threaten to destroy the ship, it perseveres, clinging to the light even as darkness closes in all around it.
That's the most scary one, in my opinion.
Stunning,
Still.
isn't it? Paintings were the only masterpieces of my people's golden age.
Aren't you
This is
proud?
Van Vianen's lidded ewer, molded from a single sheet of silver.
Wow.
What was it for?
How like Elizabeth you are. Function over form. Its practical purpose was less important than its meaning.
Oh.
Van Vianen
Oh, I get what
created
you're
it in
saying.
honor of
Okay,
his
okay.
late brother,
Just like,
who himself was a famous
What's the purpose of
silversmith.
making this?
A memorial.
Oh.
Yes. Such beauty from sorrow.
All of them are, though, aren't they?
She's pulling out her own hair. Out of madness, out of grief.
They're
It's
all
hard to watch her suffer.
suffering.
A lot of weight on his shoulders.
It's like, is that how Tilda's feeling? Like, imagine being so old. Like, she's immortal. Like, she's lived for thousands and thousands of years. I mean, how else would you feel, right? If not suffering and mourning and everyone around her has died. Like, not around her, but, you know, from her time, let's say. This is the moment we saw in the trailer. Yes.
There you are. Feeling better?
How did you find us? At the cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see.
Oh my god,
Well,
look.
suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge.
Her outfit is just
Gerard and Eric
incredible.
were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
That is adorable. I love that. Let's have some eggs Benedict, shall we? Oh my gosh, she actually has eggs.
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta. In the data
Oh
channel
my
you shared.
god.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
How posh.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my
Sorry,
people.
I have to.
They never were, and especially not now.
You shot off into space with them. And lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Okay.
Quite simply, this.
What?
My old focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen.
Incredible things.
Wow.
What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. 1,000 years at my back and I haven't even come close.
Sorry, with all the screenshots I have to.
I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened.
I will
You
stop.
truly are
Yes, soon.
Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of
Her
mission,
outfit is incredible. I
her
love it.
integrity.
Can I have it?
Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it all, I want is to help you.
Even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so.
Especially, yeah.
Please, sit down. There.
This is so
That's better.
beautiful. Where'd she
Now,
get that kettle?
We must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere. Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us
I
humans.
have to. Wait, give me a second. Okay. This is... I have to. I have to. This is so freaking cute. I can't even. This is stunning.
This process will kill every living thing on the planet.
Oh no.
He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge.
That's incredible.
With that and Gaia, we could do
I'm sorry, I just have to. Like, how beautiful she looks now. I have to.
everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them.
Okay.
Create the world she imagined.
There. And this one, okay? And I'm done, I promise.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
Excuse me.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible.
You just
In
need
fact,
their
a friend of
gear.
yours has found a way to defeat them.
Very good.
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an
Yeah,
army
he's been
powerful
gone for
enough
a
to
while.
crash through Gerard's precious base.
Regala and her rebels.
Even now, she's preparing a final march on the Tenakth capital.
Ah.
When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control.
Yeah, that's not
Hundreds
good.
of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Oh.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
So I have to let them.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia.
Okay.
Told you I want to help you. I mean it.
Okay. That sounds promising. But I have
You
to
said
talk.
Beta is not in urgent danger, so what are the Zeniths doing to her?
Putting her to work. Merging Hephaestus with Gaia. A difficult,
Okay.
time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be. But her life is not in danger. She's
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Well,
Gerard's idea, not mine. They always viewed me with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness towards her. That's why I created the data channel,
to kind of
a
have
virtual
alone
place where we
time.
could speak in peace.
Yeah. Channel.
So this channel you shared with Beta, none of the other Zeniths ever found out about.
Gerard believes he's the most cunning of all of
Of
us.
course.
Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that I would outwit him. The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from their mistrustful eyes. It offered us a chance to be ourselves.
That's nice.
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes,
I have to.
though it pained me. I was worried that our meetings would do her more harm than good.
She felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish her. She may not have had the comforts of friendship anymore, but at least I know it seems
Why couldn't you
harsh,
just
but
tell
must
her
believe
that?
Her well-being has always been paramount to me.
Like,
Why did you make the data channel look like this place?
your memories.
I built this house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place. Not just for me, but for the art stored below. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Of course.
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her.
Oh,
She needed
that's
its
for
shelter
sure.
even more than I did.
Oh, you did the best thing you could. You gave her some kind of sense of
My old focus.
hope and warmth,
How did you
really.
find it, let alone repair it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way.
Thanks.
Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure.
Stupidos.
When the others
Stupidos.
were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of
Her
color on a
armor
worn
is just
canvas.
so beautiful.
What Liz was, and more.
Did you show it to the others?
Of course
Of
not.
course not. It was your actions that inspired me to defy them. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the cauldron. You'd be dead.
Oh.
So I should be grateful.
Well, kinda,
If you
actually.
like.
Kinda.
So you know all about me. What about you?
I need to know everything
What would
about
you
her.
like to
That's
know?
why I'm talking so much. That's it.
Well, start with your life on Earth.
When I was 8, terrorists flooded my home city. Thousands drowned, my parents included. I was one of the few
That's
who survived.
awful.
My guardian sent me to boarding school. Among my peers, I was the strange girl, the orphan to be avoided, all because of circumstances beyond my control.
Oh. So we're a lot alike, huh?
Yep.
Aren't we?
They're
were not
very
pals.
alike.
But you didn't let that stop you from getting what you needed. Neither did I. I climbed my way out of desolation and used my wits to build a fortune. First from the technical analysis of art and the detection of forgeries.
Nice.
Profitable expertise in those days. But as it turned out, the software I developed was even more useful for counterintelligence.
Cool.
From there, it was only a short step
Very
to
smart woman.
gathering extremely valuable intelligence on my own.
You were a spy?
More like a service one could turn to for information.
Oh, spy.
I had to remain
Just spy.
anonymous, of course, to protect my privacy. But despite that anonymity, Far Zenith inevitably sought me out.
Well, lucky for you.
What happened when Far Zenith approached you?
They painted an irresistible vision of humanity's future. One where we need not fear illness or death,
But
where we
you're
explored the
alive for
furthest reaches
1,000
of the
years,
stars
so
and thrived.
obviously.
It was only later that I realized that they only intended to bequeath this future to the rich and powerful. By the
Yes,
time I
also.
finally figured it out, the walls were closing in, Pharaoh's machines were devouring the earth. I wanted Liz to come, but she had nobler plans, as you well know.
So they were friends.
So you didn't know the other Zeniths were monsters until it was too late?
I knew some of them were. Certainly.
Well, of
It wasn't
course.
until we were off planet that I understood the true scope of their greed. I was grateful to simply be alive, but the others became obsessed with a kind of effortless immortality. They built a colony, where machines serviced their every need,
That's
where
disgusting.
any memory or fantasy could be endlessly savored in virtual reality.
That is
It wasn't
disturbing.
life. It was stultifying, a pampered dream state. As the decades passed, I withdrew more and more, alone yet again. But this time with eons to consider my mistakes. Now finally, having met you, I feel like I have a second chance.
To do what?
Help you, of course.
To do the right thing,
To
Aloy.
fulfill Liz's dream, which isn't so different from Zeniths' original vision.
Yeah, the one that they
A
were
better
telling
future
everyone.
for humanity.
Beta told me your colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system, we spent decades building a new home.
Okay.
The physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it. It might have been a utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities. It took a cataclysm
Honestly,
to
are you
finally
serious?
yank
Why
us
would you
out of
wanna
our
live
stupor.
for
What
so
happened?
long just in virtual
A
reality?
massive
Then upload
geological
your consciousness into
We
it
knew of
and live there.
instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it to the ship in time.
Okay.
We set course for Earth, the only safe harbor left to us.
Which you decided to make unsafe for anyone else.
Not me. Gerard.
So why is he so
He believes it's
powerful?
better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. More primitive tribes, no more
Bastard.
combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases. But we will stop him. All we have to do is get into that base.
Okay.
What exactly is your plan to sneak into the Zenith base?
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early age. Always know your exits. In
That's
this case,
very
a
smart,
place where
woman.
Gerard's new construction meets the ancient foundation, a passage that only I can access.
Oh.
When Silence flings his army at the base, we will enter through this back door,
Oh.
bypassing most of the fighting. The distraction will provide us with a window in which to rescue Beta and Gaia.
That's very good.
Once we're inside the base, where will we find Beta and Gaia?
Would you
Here,
know that?
in the
She
command
should.
center.
She should.
By then, Gaia will have been reunited with all of its subordinate functions,
She's gonna be
including
very
Hephaestus.
strong.
What about the alpha build of Apollo on your ship?
A simple matter of recovery once the others have been dealt with. With that in hand, we'll have everything we need to make this world as it should be.
Ah.
How do you know about Silence's plan?
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
Yeah. Good girl.
No, he's too careful for that.
Oh.
But his subordinates? Not so much. He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of Prometheus.
Oh.
The ones working with Regala.
By tapping their focuses, I learned about most of his dealings. The distribution of override technology, the arming of Tanakh
I
rebels,
just
and the
love
secret
the
pact with Regala to
coffee pot
attack
situation
Gerard's
there.
base.
I love that it matches her
How
outfit.
did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but however he did it, I'm quite certain it will work. With it and the Tanakh army, victory seems to be within his grasp. Such a shame he'll be disappointed.
Okay.
Regala's only interested in killing Hikaru and waging war on the Karja. What does she
Exactly.
have to gain by attacking Zeniths?
It's the price she must pay for her war. Without the ability to override machines, her little rebellion would have languished in the desert.
So she trades with the Sons of Prometheus. Machines to help her overthrow Hikaru.
In exchange for an assault on the base. Pride has deluded her into thinking she can actually survive such a battle. And all without ever knowing who the Sons of Prometheus really answer to.
It's cruel though, isn't it?
Yet for all of Silence's brilliance, still he
Let them think
underestimates
that they
you.
can win.
That blind spot is what will allow us to take Beta and Gaia right out from under him.
While hundreds of Tenakth are cut down outside.
It's cruel. It's
So
cruel.
you knew Elizabeth. What was she like?
Liz
Gentle,
was
smart.
everything she was. I see in you. And more. Your ingenuity, your determination.
Okay, I
Your
was
moral
very
compass.
shallow when I said
You've
that.
managed to distill her greatest qualities and make them
Kind
your
and
own.
caring.
I'm not asking about me. Tell me about Elizabeth. What was she really like?
Imagine
honest
if she
answer
says
Is that I don't actually know.
she was awful.
For all the
she's
time that I
cruel.
spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked away. It was like that from the moment we met.
So when you met Elizabeth, she was what? Distant? Aloof?
Not aloof. Not exactly. It was a summit in Paris about machine
Oh.
learning. A touchy subject in those days. Because regulatory authorities were just starting to clamp down on AIs. Liz gave the keynote address. She had already achieved great renown for her work in automated environmental reclamation. But in her address, she was just starting to imagine the next step. An AI-driven system that wouldn't just act on its programming, but actually take responsibility for its sphere of influence.
To care about life,
Yes.
not just follow orders.
Revolutionary stuff. I was fascinated. And I wanted to meet her for a long time. I watched her after her talk. She had spoken with such moral authority, such empathy. But after that, she retreated. I could tell she felt uncomfortable with all of her admirers. It was as if giving the talk had cost her something. I didn't want to be a pest, so I planned my approach carefully.
So how did you finally approach Elizabeth after?
I picked
Tell
the
me.
right moment. The morning of the next day, right her coffee. She was fresh, rested. It was like she had braced herself for the onslaught of colleagues. I asked if I could walk with her, then put forth a question about her talk that I thought was
Jeez, the
intelligent.
feet on that woman.
Her answer made me realize it wasn't. But she was very welcoming. Almost as if we were previously acquainted. It was only
That's
halfway
sweet.
through the conversation that I realized she knew exactly who I was. It was quite a shock to me. My business was trafficking in secrets, and I took great pains to protect my anonymity. So that was Liz, perpetually one step ahead. I came to view our meeting as a metaphor for our friendship. She always seemed to know me far better than I knew her.
I guess I know the feeling.
Yeah. Well, smart women. What can I say? Okay. Final question. Thanks for bearing with me, but I had to know everything this woman knows and
First for
everything.
now Hikaru and the Tenakth.
Yeah, I know. That's a big sacrifice.
Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't.
Work with
Remember
silence.
Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
It's not right. It's not right.
If it looks impossible.
It's not the
look
way.
deeper.
It's not the way Aloy thinks. It's not.
Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tenakth survive.
Exactly.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it.
She wants the safest approach. Which is right. She wants to save her and Aloy, the ones that will know the best how to rebuild this world, but it's not right. It's not how Aloy would do it, so it's not gonna work. No, no, no. Is that her? Oh no.
What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Oh Jesus Christ, how cruel is that?
Beta, can you hear me?
Fuck.
You're alive.
Yes.
They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra protection for long. You should have killed me.
No. No.
No.
You're my sister.
No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise. Okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
She can't hear
I
anything.
think it can be done.
What can be done?
I'll contact again when it's time. Can you hold on?
What can be done?
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
What can be done? What did you talk about? What the hell was that?
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Silent's army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
So he'll...
Only option
Oh my
for
god,
what?
am I supposed
What
to take down the
did you tell
Regala?
her?
That is between me and my sister.
She actually said
Will be
that.
Silent's only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a
Me and
couple
my
of things I have to do.
sister. Oh,
Oh,
I'm crying again.
and
I'm
what
a
are those?
freaking rake.
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regala's rebellion. From the air.
Wait. Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tenat.
An override.
The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regala's army and they'll receive quite a surprise.
What the hell? Titan. What Titan?
So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring silence to the table.
Not if.
When? You haven't seen Aloy in action, lady. You've seen the days
Erend,
before.
are you there?
Aloy! Aloy, is that really you?
Oh.
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone else?
We're all... we're back at base. What happened?
Arla's
It
dead.
might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay, we'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
Okay.
I'll save the extra stock for later.
Okay. Where am I? Ooh. Wait a second. There's a cauldron here. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's something I didn't expect. I thought I got all the cauldrons, to be fair. Yeah, that's something I would really like to do, to be fair. Whoosh. Okay. We'll take some berries. Okay. This this is beautiful. And this would be Tilda's mansion. Cute. And there's a rebel outpost. Yeah. Come. Where are you?
Just to let you know, I'm now patched into your focus network.
Great. I take it the other Zeniths can't hear us?
Of course not. And they don't know about your base either, in case you were wondering.
Thanks.
I've sent you data on the Horus energy cells you can use against Regala's forces. Reach out to me when you're ready to acquire one.
Understood.
I don't want to mess with you, dude. Oh, I was out of woods completely. I just want to go further here because there's campfire. Okay. I just want to unlock my fast travels and then I will do the cauldron in my own time. Now, just gonna collect a few pieces of woods here, and let's see. It's very eventful, isn't it? Okay, how far? Okay, we're fine now. I can travel back home, I would say. To the base. Let's travel to the base. Oh wow. We are at the base. Yes, we are. This cold is still kicking my butt. Jump, babes. That was something. I know there was a lot of talking, but I've been dying to know more about them. Now I know. And Tilda is such a sweetheart. I knew she will be.
When you're wounded, you have to strike back. Draw blood.
Hey! Can't I get one damn minute to mourn my friend?
Regala is going to slaughter my tribe to overthrow Hikaru. The Zeniths have Beta and Gaia. We can't sit around wallowing in our losses.
Kotallo's right. We must fight.
Oh, all right. So what are we gonna do, huh? Take on all of Regala's rebels?
Yes.
Not to mention the Zeniths. What can we even do? Throw ourselves at their base?
Something like that?
Yes.
So,
are you ready?
After we lost contact with you, we regrouped and went to Gemini. What happened? The recording we found on Varl's focus cut off when that Zenith Eric...
the Zeniths were tracking Hephaestus.
Yes.
When Gaia trapped it in Gemini, they knew where we were. After Varl tried to stop them. They took Beta and Gaia. I only survived because one of the Zeniths turned against the others to save me.
One of them?
Yes.
Well,
She's good.
at least we didn't lose you too. So what do we do now?
We're going to defeat the Zeniths. And get Beta and Gaia back.
Yes, we will.
But first, we're going to stop Regala.
Yes, we will.
How?
We're gonna get
Back in
your
Gemini,
hand
Beta gave
fixed,
me
though.
a gift. There's something I need to do first to make it work, but it could put an end to the bloodshed.
Word is, Regala's readying her army for an all-out assault on the Grove. I need to be there.
I know. Go. Stand with Hikaru. And keep an eye on the sky.
Strike true as the 10.
The rest of you, whatever preparations you need to make, upgrades, resupplies, get on it.
Wow.
It won't be long before we take the fight to the Zeniths.
Wow.
We'll be ready, Aloy.
I get
And
goosies.
when you're ready, meet me outside the east exit. I'd like to have a word in private.
Doesn't she always, though?
Even when things are darkest, you're the flame that lights the way forward.
Just tell me one
Cute.
thing. Am I gonna get to smash up a bunch of Zenith bastards?
Yes.
We all are.
Yes, you
Good.
will. Oh.
Before I do anything else, I should check on Zoe. It sounded important.
Yes, but before we do that... There's the bench, is it? Why was there an exclamation thingy here? What did you want, babes?
You look busy.
My studies are a good distraction. Especially after Cauldron Gemini. Varl, Beta, Gaia, gone. And that's just the beginning. The Zeniths want to rob us of our future too.
We won't let
We
that
won't.
happen. I should get...
We
I
go.
won't let you down.
I
I
know.
know.
I know. There's a lot of
And I
things to
haven't
talk
forgotten
with.
about the data on Leviathan.
Yes.
I'll let you know when I make it back to landfall.
Thank you, Aloy.
I thought you were gonna go fight some Tanakh.
I wanted to check in with you first.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm just, picking up the pieces like everyone else. I'll be there when you need me.
I never doubted that.
Oh,
Good.
good. I'm glad you're back.
Well, for 2 seconds, but yeah. Yeah, it's
I need
not
to get
time
going.
to play
Oh,
strike.
you better get there before... do me a favor. Don't go disappearing on us again.
I'll do my best.
Well, it's not like she intended on purpose. She didn't do that on purpose, dudes. Okay? Okay, where is she? She's there. Okay. Zoe, where are you?
I can feel this frost down to my bones.
Where is she? Oh, there she is. Oh, this
Over
is
here, Aloy.
beautiful.
We would come out here to tend to the garden.
Oh, her and Varl.
Sometimes I needed fresh air. Other times we would simply sit and watch the sunrise. So when we returned from Gemini, it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here. Now he can always look out at Plain Song and
That's so sad.
further east to the Nora Sacred Lands.
He would have liked that.
He often spoke of his sister, Bala. He said she used to gather her favorite golden blooms and tie them to her spear. Their mother called it useless, but Bala was stubborn.
Yeah, she seemed like that.
It wasn't easy. But I tracked down the flower. Gathered its seeds.
That's so beautiful and sad. And I'm gonna cry again.
As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, till the sea rises as certain as stone. From death follows new life. So it is with the land. And so it is with us.
Is she pregnant?
I'm with child, Aloy. I was going to tell him when he got back from Gemini. Instead, one day, I'll bring our child here. We'll sit among the blooms and watch the sunrise.
I never got to tell him. To thank him. For saving my life, sure, but also...
Shit.
for not giving up on me.
He always knew.
Oh shit. Oh,
Goodbye,
my God.
Father. I promise to look after them.
Oh
I'll
my God.
try to visit again when I can. But for now, I need to go to the fabrication terminal to install the new override on my spear. And I'll use it on a sunwing and get ready for an entrance Regala will never.
Okay, I'm better now. Yeah, it was emotional. I'm an emotional ball these days, okay? Like, that was just so sad and beautiful. She's pregnant with his baby. Oh, God. And she never told him. Oh. Got it.
Override installed.
Let me see if I could. Oh. Yes. Okay, cool.
I'll find a sunwing.
I
I
can't.
think there are
Oh
some
my
roosting at the
God.
top of the mountain.
Oh my God. This is gonna be something. I'm gonna get to fly. I'm gonna cry again, okay? Oh my God. I can't breathe. My nose is stuffed.
Okay, I need to find a sunwing to override. Better head up the mountain.
Can I? Yes. Cool. Let's head up the mountain. I can't breathe, y'all. God. This cold. Can it just go away? And I cried. Didn't make it better. Now I'm gonna be like the girl. I'm gonna be known as the girl that cries on the internet. Yes. I mean, I've done that many times already. Okay. That's where they should be, right? Oh, there they are. I'm gonna fly. Oh my
Good.
God.
There's
I'm
some
gonna
wings up here.
fly.
I'll have to approach them quietly.
I'm gonna fly. Okay, I'm gonna craft everything I can craft before I even go anywhere, just to see how much wood I have. There we go. Okay, beautiful. Let's go. Just nice and easy. Nice and easy. You can't see me. No, no, no. I need to collect these things here. Okay, because I'm really short on... Okay. Should I override all of them? I would say so. One for each of my friends, right? Okay. Cool, cool. Okay, one for each of my friends, right? Override tool charging. I'm sure I don't have to, just I feel like I should, because I don't want to fight straight up, you know? But I mean overriding all of them. We're gonna override the first one. No, there. They're all just overridden. Overridden. Yes, they are. I just don't want to kill them. They're too beautiful, and then all my friends can ride them as well, you know? There you go. Oh my god, this is it? This is it? Oh my god, she's doing it.
This is it. I'm in the air.
Oh my god. Shut up! I'm flying, bitches!
Whoa. Head rush.
Oh my god.
Tilda, I'm in the air.
Okay, let me see if I can. Oh my god, this is incredible. Okay.
Then you'll want to pick up an energy cell on one of the ancient forest titans. But first you must send out a pulse to activate them.
Okay.
I've sent you the necessary software. To deploy it, you'll have to override one of the communication machines referred to as Tallnecks.
Flying.
There's one in the middle of the desert that should do nicely.
Here's the one that I couldn't get to. Is it him? I couldn't get to one of them because there was no access point, and I was like, I bet that's when I will get to fly. So that's what's happening right now. Whoa.
There's a tall neck. Need to get on top of its head.
Tap slow down and hover in place. Oh.
Now, how to land this thing.
Oh wow. Wow. Ah! How do I do it again? Okay, I got it. Land. Oh my freaking god, are you serious right now?
Just gotta land.
Land.
Okay, Tilda, I've overridden the tall neck.
Yay.
Good. And the energy cells are now primed. Simply pick one up on Horus. The nearest one should be northwest of your position.
Okay.
Dropping it on Regala's machine should produce quite a spectacle.
Thanks for the assist.
I told you, I want to help.
Summon call tap. If you're an already summoned, use summon code summon. Oh my god. What's gonna happen now?
Oh! I'm gonna get used to that.
That was incredible! He picked me up! Oh my god, this is the best machine ever. Wow. Wow. I'm obsessed. I want to fly everywhere. Wow. None of the Regala ones have this. None of them. So...
Rebels. Reinforcements, maybe. Aiming for the grove.
Whoa!
I hope the Covenant's Nox can live out longer.
Wow. Yeah, bye-bye. Yes, I do.
There's the energy cell. I'll take this back.
Pick it up.
Got the cell. Now on to the grove.
Nice.
Pulse from Tonic should have reactivated all the energy cells in the region. I should be able to pick up more from any Horus I fly to. It'll be useful, even after I deal with Regala.
Okay. This is incredible. This is just so incredible. I love that. How do I call him? He's my favorite. I love him. Honestly. How do I call him? Leroy. I feel like I need to call him Leroy. What you think? Why were they going that way though? Tremor Tusk.
Alright, here we go.
Here we go. Oh! Oh my god, they're attacking them. Shut up with 3 Tremor Tusks. Shut up.
Regala's inside. Kara will soon be dead. It's all over
there.
I gotta drop it now. Here it goes.
Wow.
She flies on the wings of the 10.
The tide has turned. Push through!
End of the line, Hakari. Now on your knees, and I'll give you the death you didn't have the spine to give me.
They're down! The machines! All of them! They're down!
What? How's that possible?
Aloy! Come here, bitch. Fight me.
Enough bloodshed! Let's settle this. You and me.
Boom.
Easy to say when you're atop a machine.
Same goes for you. Yes.
Well, that was just to get your attention. I don't need any help to take you down.
Fine.
I need wood.
I accept your challenge. And once I'm done with you, I'll get to finish the slaughter.
We'll
Yeah,
see
your
about that.
wish.
The duel is set. Let none interfere.
Do I not get to fight her, actually? Well, there you go. This is where we're gonna end it. I'm such a bad pussycat right now. I'm leaving it on such a cliffhanger, but it's close to an end, so I kind of want to linger this moment. So yeah, I'm literally gonna, the next episode will literally come to you in the next few days, I promise. So we're gonna finish it together. This was emotional, this was beautiful. Bloody Leroy, yeah. Oh my god, I loved it. This was just magnificent, you guys. I loved every second of it. I cried, I laughed, everything. I can't wait to finish this game, but I also don't want to, because it just gets better and better with Leroy now. It's like magnificent. I could fly everywhere. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, if I deserve your subscription, please subscribe. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I hope I'll see you on the next episode. Bye.